From a point on a bridge across a river, the angle of depression of the banks on opposite sides of the rivers are at 30 degree and 45 degree respectively. From a point on a bridge across a river, the angle of depression of the banks on opposite sides of the rivers are at 30 degree and 45 degree respectively. So if there is a bridge, think some bridge is there like this. One point on the bridge we will take. So for one side of the river, it is making an angle. It is making an angle of 30 degree. Okay. From the same point to the other point of the bank, it is making an angle of 45 degree. Okay, so this is they've given angle of depression. So this is 45, this is 30. And always remember, angle of depression and angle of elevation, always it will be equal because it's an alternate interior angles you will get. See, these two lines, if I draw here, these two will be parallel and this is a transversal. Okay, so this is angle of depression, this is angle of elevation. So always it will be the same. Okay, so this is 30, this is 40.
I guess I did lock my.
You want to go? What time you will go? What time you will come? Okay, go.
Keep my hand. Scooty. Scooty. 2 minutes.
Go and even cycle and come.
Well, it will take time.
It's fine, you go. Don't disturb others. You go and come. You're not taking anyone. Go.
Okay.
Okay, so this is 30 degree and this is 45 degree. So this is 30 and this will be 45 because they are alternate interior angles. Okay. Now what he has given, if the bridge is at a height of 3 meters from the bank. So from the height, it is 3 meters. So this is 3 meters. Okay. Find the width of the river. Width of the river is this much. Total you have to find. This will be the width. Main key thing here is you have to imagine that situation and try to write the diagram. Okay. So from a first thing, see here, from a point on the bridge across the river, the angle of depression of the bank on opposite sides of the river are 30 and 45. So this is 30, this is 45. From one point, from the same point, one side 30, one side 45. Okay, the height of the bridge 3 meters. So this is also 3. Here also it will be the same thing, 3 meters. Now you have to find the width of the river. That means what? The whole width you have to find. So naming you can give here. This is A, B, P, and this is D. Will be usually 5 mark or 3 mark question. Write few things. Write like this. PD is height of the bridge. Height of the bridge equal to 3 meters. Okay. The width of the river. The width of the river is AB. Okay. Width of the river is AB. So one side, just write few things so that they have to give full marks. No. One side, the angle of depression is 30 degree. Therefore, PAD angle is also 30 degree. They write alternate interior angles. Few things on own only you can write like this. Alternate interior angles. Okay. Then for here, what I can say, same way, the angle of depression on to the other bank. is 45 degree. Therefore, PBD is equal to 45 degree. Okay, PBD is 45. Now, in triangle, PAD, in triangle PAD. If I take tan 30 degree is equal to PD by AD. Tan 30 is PD by AD. PD is what? 3 divided by AD. What is tan 30 equal to? 1 by root 3. So 1 by root 3 is equal to 3 by AD. Or AD is equal to 3 by root 3. Or it is 1 by root 3. Because not 1 by root 3 you will get. Like this. Write down. Understood, no? 3 is root 3 into root 3. No, 1 root I can cancel. Okay. Now what we wrote? AD we calculated. No? In triangle PDB, tan 45. See here, this is 90 degree. Bridge height will be at 90 degree with the ground, right? So this is 90 degree. This is the hypotenuse. Okay. So tan 45 will be equal to what? Opposite side is PD and the adjacent side is BD. Tan 45 is 1, PD is 3 by BD. So BD is equal to 3 meters. And what is the width of the river? That is AD plus BD. So it is equal to 3 root 3 plus 3. That is 3 if I take common, root 3 plus 1. So what you will get? AD plus BD is equal to 3 into root 3 plus 1 is how much? 1 plus 1.73. It is 2.73. Okay. So if you calculate how much he has left there, okay, you can get. Depending on the time you do. At the end, if you have time, you calculate. Otherwise, leave this much. 8.5, okay? 8.19 meters. Okay. So, write the conclusion part. Remember, what you have to write is the width of the river. Width of the what? You'll get different answer. Then the width of the river is 8.19 meters. Okay. Okay. What is the? Write down. Start with the exercise 9.1. 3 into. See here. 3 root 3 plus 3 is there. 3 I have taken common. Here root 3 is there. 3 into 1, no? So 3 if I take common, here root 3 plus 1. Root 3 is 1.73 plus 1. So it is 2.73. So 3 into 2.73. Okay. Or you can do 3 into 1.73 you can calculate plus 3 you can add. That is also same thing you will get. First question. A circus artist is climbing a 20 meters long rope which is tightly stretched and tied from the top of a vertical pole to the ground. Find the height of the pole. So, it's a pole. Pole will be always 90 degree with the ground. Pole will be always 90 degree with the ground. Okay. Then what is given? A 20 meters rope which is tightly stretched and tied from the top of vertical pole to the ground. From pole to the ground they have tied, that is 30 meters. Find the height of the pole if the angle made by the rope and the ground is 30 degrees. It's almost done, class. Should come proper time. Okay, from next time, don't tell me any reason. Okay. This is 30 degree. A, B, C. Okay. So pole, what will be the tan? If I take tan, this is also unknown, this is also unknown. So we can't calculate. If I take sine, we can calculate. So sine 30 degree is equal to opposite side by hypotenuse. So sine 30 degree is equal to AB. We don't know, that is x. AC 30. What is sine 30 equal to? 1 by 2. So is equal to x by 30. So you will get x is equal to 15 meters. That is, height of the pole is 15 meters. Do the second one.
Sine.
20, no, I have taken 30. So what? This is 10. Do the second one. A tree breaks due to storm and the broken part bends. How much you people are talking? A tree breaks due to storm and the broken part bends so that top of the tree touches the ground. So one tree is there, it will bend and it will fall like this. To the stem, and broken part bends so that top of the tree touches the ground, making an angle 30 degree with it. Okay. So a tree breaks down due to storm, broken part of the bend, and the broken part bends so that top of the tree touches the ground and makes an angle 30 degree with it. So this is 30 degree. The distance between the foot of the tree to the point where top touches the ground is 8 meters. Now find the height of the tree. So if I mark this as A, B, C, D. So it will bend like this. So what is the height of the tree? How I have to calculate, Bhavi? What will be the height of the tree? Just read and tell me what and all if I calculate, I'll get height of the tree. AC plus CD. That's what I was asking. Because see here, listen once. One tree is this much. This part, one part of that will cut and it will fall down. Okay, so this is the cut part of the tree and this is the remaining part. So total height of tree is AC plus CD. This is what I was asking. Now you should calculate AC plus CD. Okay, third one. Understood now? So here 3 means it is broken and that only will be the CD. So AC plus CD will give you the total height of the tree. We'll do the third one now. A contractor plans to install 2 slides for the children to play in a park. For the children below the age of 5 years, she prefers to have a slide whose top is at a height of 1.5 meters and is inclined at an angle of 30 degrees to the ground. Be quiet. Whereas for the elder children, she wants to have a steep slide at a height of 3 meters and inclined at an angle of 60 degree to the ground. What should be the length of the slide in each case? Huh. So here you have to find the slide. What is the length of the slide? So length of the slide, how it will be there? This will be the slide will be like this, and this will be the length of the slide. Correct? Length of the slide, and this is the height of the slide. So this will be 90 degree. This is the height of the slide. Huh. So what he has given, a contractor plans to install 2 slides. For the children below 5 years, she prefers to have slide whose top is at height of 1.5 meters. So this is 1.5 meters. Top height of the slide is this. Length of the slide is this. If you draw triangle like this, it will come the other side. You are telling like this. Then it is 1.5 meters. Same thing. No? Okay. And it is at an angle of 30 degree. This is 30 degree. To the ground. Whereas for elder children, she wants the steep slide at a height of 3 meters and inclined at 60 degree. So,
What did we do?
huh? What?
What did we do?
1 minute. I don't understand what it is.
What is of the length of how a bird is staring at the ship.
Huh. The angle of elevation of the top of the tower from the point on the ground, which is 30 meters away from the foot of the tower, is 30 degree. Find the height of the tower. So tower, it is 90 degrees with the ground. Okay. So the angle of elevation of the top of the tower, listen this, once I'll do this problem. The angle of elevation of the top of the tower from a point on the ground, which is 30 meters away from the foot of the tower, is 30 degree. Okay, so this is 30 degree and this is 3 meters. So the tower is at 30 meters away from the ground, okay, from this point. Now, what is the height of the tower? So, height of the tower, I'll take it as H. So, A, B, and C. What you will get here? So, tan 30 degree is equal to AB by BC. So, tan 30 is 1 by root 3. That is equal to H by 3. So, H is equal to, correct, na? 30 or 3 or 30, sorry, 30. No? So, H is equal to, how much you will get? H into root 3 is equal to 30, or H is equal to 30 by 30 on everything. 30 is what? 3 into 10 by root 3. So, height is equal to 10 root 3 meters. Again, I'll explain. If anyone having doubt, listen here. So, tower is at 90 degree with the ground. And he has told that the point from one point of the ground, which is 30 meters away from the foot of the tower. From this point to the foot of the tower, that is 30 meters, and it makes an angle of 30 degrees. So, what is the height of the tower? So, tan 30 is what? AB by BC. That is H by 30, cross multiply. 30 is equal to root 3 into H, or H is 30 by root 3. That is H is equal to 10 root 3 meters. What is H? Tower. So write height of the tower. Conclusion you should write height of the tower is 10 root 3 meters. That is 10 into 1.73, 17.3 meters you will get. Okay, fifth one, listen. Listen here, fifth one. A kite is flying at a height of 60 meters above the ground. So the kite is 60 meters above the ground. This is 60 meters. The string attached to the kite is temporarily tied to the point on the ground. The inclination of the string with the ground is 60 degree. That means it is tied like this. This is the point of the kite and it is making an inclination of 60 degree. And the height of the kite from the ground, it is 60 meters. Okay, this is 60 meters. So what is asking? The string attached to the kite is temporarily tied to a point on the ground. The inclination of the string with the ground, it is 60 degree. Find the length of the string. So length of the string you should find. So that I will take it as x. The height of the kite from the ground, it is 60 meters, but it is tied to the ground like this. The string is like this actually. Here it is the kite. Okay, the string is tied with some inclination 60 degree. You people are disturbing others also. If you want to talk, you can talk outside here. Be quiet. If you finished early, it's good. Be quiet. Okay. Here, okay, understood. No, the length of the string means this is the length of the string. And another way to understand is to find the length of the string he is asking. So this an inclination is there. Then if he is putting like this, why he will tell inclination 90, 60 degree, it will become 90 degree. No. So height of the kite from the ground means that you have to take this is the perpendicular height. Okay, that is 60. Now what you will get, this is the opposite side is there, hypotenuse you have to calculate. So take sine 60 degree. So sine 60 degree is equal to 60 by x. What is sine 60 equal to? Root 3 by 2. So root 3 by 2 is equal to 60 by x. Cross multiply. Root 3 into x is 60 into 2. So x is equal to 60 into 2. 60, I can write it as 20 into 3. X is equal to 40 root 3 meters. Okay. Here we will end the today's class. Do not forget to subscribe the channel. If the content of this channel is useful, please like the video and share with your friends. Thank you.